What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. One of the easiest ways to earn money for someone of such a high caliber like Nick Walker is to guest pose. I mean, he remains in tremendous shape year round. Also, he brings the freak factor that people always love to see from an IFBB pro. Plus, no one can deny the fact that the bodybuilding fans absolutely love Nick Walker. He was the people's champ at this past Mr. Olympia, and according to that metric, Nick is the most popular open bodybuilder right now. So we are now 3 weeks post Arnold Classic, and Nick's conditioning looks really great. And there shouldn't be any surprise, because he loves to get back to work, regardless of the results. And he seems more motivated than ever to win that Mr. Olympia title. So what surprised me was that how smoothly Nick Walker was able to hit those classic shots and how he kept his midsection tight the entire time he was out there for guest posing. If I'm not mistaken, Nick has one more guest posing lined up before the big Pittsburgh Pro guest posing, which is in May.
Fully extend that bicep.
More updates from Sergio Oliva Jr. as his fans continue to guess which show he is gonna pick to earn his spot at the Olympia stage after 5 years. Yup, that's right. The only time Sergio competed at the Olympia stage was 2018. Do you guys realize that out of the 19 total guys who competed at Mr. Olympia stage in 2018, how many are still active IFBB pros? Only 11. The top 3 of that year have retired. The late Sean Roden and Cedric McMillan are no longer with us. Rolly Winkler, Phil Heath, Dexter Jackson, Juan Morale, Alexis Rivera, Michael Lockett. These were all the names that competed that year. And I highly doubt we will see any one of these guys back on stage again. And before anyone says that Phil or Rolly haven't announced their retirement, well, does that really matter? Does anyone think these guys will put their health in harm's way by trying to come back when they are already out? And I am in no way implying that Sergio should retire. I am just saying that this is gonna be a make or break year for Sergio, because this is the year when Sergio puts himself on the map. He needs to win a major pro show, that too in a convincing manner, so the fans can start believing in him again. Just go back 2 years, when the hype was being built up for the Arnold Classic. Sergio and Nick Walker were going back and forth the entire time, trash-talking each other. And looking at the trajectory of Nick versus Sergio, there is absolutely no comparison. But again, fingers crossed for Sergio's comeback. Hopefully he delivers. Blessing Awodibu looking super impressive at 17 weeks out of the first show of 2023 season. Win or lose, Blessing has lined up 3 shows back to back, so that he can figure out his peak. Now we all know he is self-coaching this time, and according to him, it is going better than ever for him compared to when he was working with Chad Nichols or George Farah. And if he really continues to go all by himself, the thing is he will have no one to blame if he messes up on stage again. Because the Olympia was one hell of a mess up by his coach George Farah. Because Blessing did everything he was told and what he was supposed to do. But conditioning wise, he was nowhere close to Indy Pro or the New York Pro. And as crazy and bubbly his upper body has been looking lately, it is gonna come down to how his legs look and how much they have improved during this time. So hit the thumbs up button if you like the video, and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.